Hello everyone, welcome to Just Invest Today. And today we have a good video today. We'll be talking about Michael Burry, the famous shorter. Yes, if you don't know Michael Burry, you're living under a rock. Because remember, I'm not sure, most people know of the movie called The Big Short. So basically, Michael Burry is a big shorter, and when he shorts something, you should kind of be aware and put your antennas on because what he's doing is always words of wisdom and kind of seeing the scope of the landscape of what he thinks. Even like someone like Bill Ackman has done the same thing. He basically kind of shorted the market, and he was right one time when he shorted the market just recently. So when these big investors come out and say stuff like this, you should just to kind of get an understanding of what's going on and what does this mean, because it's going to be big news in the industry, in the market. So Michael Burry came out and said that he's shorting Tesla. So before we get into him shorting Tesla, we got to kind of know his history. So when he was running the fund, Scion Fund, in 2008, he actually called the short of the mortgage-backed securities of these hedge funds and of these banks, right? Because what he saw in the market was madness, and he knew it was going to be bad for them. So what he did, he saw that these banks were putting credit default swaps with mortgage-backed securities, and you got to realize under that in that time, banks and hedge funds were under crazy pressure to do well, outperform the market. So when these banks put these two things together, they were selling them at low prices, and they thought that this was amazing and this can go on forever. But the thing is that the Federal Reserve, the government actually increased the interest rates of these loans of the Fed fund rate, where basically banks are allowed to actually borrow from each other. So they increased the rate of that, and that shot up the prices of these mortgage-backed securities interest rates on all these homes. So when the prices of the homes went up, the interest rates, people defaulted and couldn't pay for that. And that's what he called. So it sent all the financial market down and shooting downwards because people were defaulting, people couldn't pay. And Michael Burry actually shorted that, and he made around $100 million for his fund and for his invest. He made $100 million for himself and around $750 million for his investors. So he came out strong at the end of this. So with that news, you can see how credible this guy is when it comes to shorting. So that's why this news is so big, because we understand what he's about, and when he talks, it's very important. So he came out and basically was kind of almost daring Elon Musk to actually issue out more shares at these prices, because if you think about it, Elon Musk issuing shares at these prices is actually kind of good, because you can get so much money at these prices because the prices are so high for what they're doing that if he issues shares right now, he can actually get so much money, and it'd be actually profitable for the company for doing this. Even though it might send the stock down for a little bit, it's gonna bounce back because people love Elon Musk, people love Tesla. So it kind of doesn't really matter if he issues shares and gets some money from it if he needs the money. But yeah, Michael Burry is actually daring him to do this, and he actually announces that he's shorting Tesla. So even though Michael Burry is shorting Tesla, I still feel like he's playing a really dangerous game right now, because Elon's a genius. He's gonna find a way to make this company go and be successful. So right now, I still feel like Michael Burry's playing a dangerous game because it's Elon Musk. He's a genius. He's making this company profitable. It's gonna be included in the S&P. When he did that stock split, the stock went up. He's doing a lot of stuff. He just had Battery Day, so we've seen the stock shoot up around 500%. So that just goes to show you how much people believe in the company and people believe in Elon. So it's a very dangerous game, betting against Tesla, a genius in that. But guys, when you look at this too, on Michael Burry's side of this equation, you have to understand why he's doing this, because there's a lot of things leading up to why people think this company is very overvalued, overpriced. If you put $1 in today into Tesla, it would take 1,027 years to get your money back, to become profitable, to make your money. So just thinking about that, you realize that's how high the PE is and how much the price to earnings and how expensive the company is. So this is what I think Michael Burry is seeing. And then you got to remember in May, Elon actually tweeted that his stock is overvalued, and that actually sank the share price 12% that day. So when you're thinking about it, he has reasons why he's shorting the stock. And even since that tweet, Tesla has shot up 200% since that tweet. So Tesla's still doing good things, but you can see why Michael Burry has his reasonings for shorting Tesla because he just thinks it's not profitable enough, and it's not gonna live up to that huge overvaluation of its PE. I feel the real reason why Michael Burry just came out and he's more upfront about it is because Elon just came out with a game of pennies, basically an internal memo telling his employees just kind of to cut costs and see if they can help save money in the company right now because he sees that people have really high expectations for this company and that it needs to become like more profitable than what it is now. So this internal memo is kind of showing you that how Elon still thinks this company is very overvalued right now, and that people really see this company growing really, really, really big, and that's what's priced into the stock right now. So that's what Elon's seeing, and this internal memo kind of confirms that for probably Michael Burry and a lot of people. So we'll see how Elon plays this. Like, what do you guys think about this company? Is it gonna continue to go up? Is it gonna come back down to earth? Is Tesla gonna be the next best EV ever made? Is it gonna be 10 times better than the competition? What do you guys think about this and the internal memo and Michael Burry actually shorting Tesla? Guys, if you like this video, can you please like it, subscribe to my channel, and I'm gonna be making another video very soon. Peace.